Top 7 silent symptoms of high glucose levels that are often missed. What if I told you that your body might be screaming for help, but you're too busy to hear it? High glucose levels don't always shout. Sometimes they whisper. And those whispers, like extra bathroom trips or sudden weight changes, often go unnoticed until it's too late. Shocking, isn't it? Most people miss these silent symptoms, brushing them off as everyday nuisances. But ignoring these signs could mean letting high blood sugar quietly wreak havoc on your health. Here's the truth. Spotting these symptoms early can be a game changer. Whether it's a dry mouth that no amount of water can quench, or blurry vision that sneaks up on you, these aren't just coincidences, they're clues. And the best part? You don't need a medical degree to decode them. With the right knowledge and a few practical changes, you can take back control faster than you think. Curious? You should be. Because in this video, we'll uncover the 7 silent symptoms of high glucose levels that most people miss. Trust me, some of these will surprise you. So grab a seat, hit that like button, and get ready to uncover the signs your body's been begging you to notice. Frequent urination, understanding the silent signal your body sends. Have you ever noticed yourself running to the bathroom more often than usual, especially at night? This might feel like just a random inconvenience, but it could be your body waving a red flag. Frequent urination, or polyuria, is a common symptom that often sneaks in unnoticed, signaling possible blood sugar imbalance. When your glucose levels run high, your kidneys work overtime to flush out the excess sugar. This process pulls water from your body, leaving you running to the restroom and feeling like you're in a hydration marathon. Let's talk practicality. How do you know it's more than just a couple of extra bathroom trips? Start by tracking patterns. If you're waking up 3, 4, or even 5 times a night, that's your clue. A practical step here is investing in a simple diary app to log your bathroom visits. Pair this with monitoring your water intake. Too much or too little can also muddy the waters. Beyond the inconvenience, frequent urination can drain your energy and focus during the day. Imagine a morning where you're already dragging, and then every sip of water becomes a one-way ticket to the restroom. Not ideal, right? Here's a quick tip. Balancing hydration with smart choices like foods to control blood sugar can ease the burden. Think superfoods for diabetes, like chia seeds or leafy greens, which hydrate without the sugar spikes. And then there's the ripple effect. It's not just about hydration, it's about your overall routine. That extra trip to the bathroom means less sleep, less productivity, and, let's face it, more frustration. Consider simple adjustments like cutting caffeine after dinner or incorporating supplements for blood sugar control to keep things steady overnight. Small tweaks like these can make a world of difference. So, why does this all matter? Because the bathroom runs are often the first whisper of a bigger conversation. It's not just about a restless night, it's about what your body is trying to say. And speaking of signals, there's another one that pairs surprisingly well with this symptom. Let's explore what might be happening to your weight next. Unexplained weight loss, when shedding pounds isn't a victory. Weight loss is often celebrated, right? But what if the pounds are slipping off without you lifting a finger or changing your diet? While that might sound like a dream come true, it's often a sign of something far more serious. When your body struggles with high glucose levels, it can't effectively use sugar for energy. Instead, it starts breaking down fat and muscle, causing unintentional weight loss. It's like your body is burning fuel inefficiently, and the gas tank just keeps emptying. Think about it. If the scale is dropping, but your energy feels drained, it's time to dig deeper. Have you ever heard the phrase, "You can't outwork a bad diet"? Well, here's where it gets real. Even the best foods for diabetics, like salmon or quinoa, can't fix what high blood sugar breaks down, unless you address the root cause. Pay attention if your clothes feel looser, but you're not celebrating the change. This isn't just weight loss, it's your body crying out for balance. Here's a practical check. Start with a food journal and a blood sugar tracker. Write down what you're eating and note any spikes or dips in energy. Pair this with a closer look at foods to control blood sugar. Additions like avocado or cinnamon can stabilize your system and reduce that energy drain. Bonus tip, if you're losing weight rapidly, consult your doctor. Sometimes a quick lab test can uncover the story your body is trying to tell. And let's not forget the emotional toll. Losing weight unexpectedly can mess with your mindset, especially when people around you comment, "You're looking great," when you feel anything but. This is where superfoods for diabetes come in handy. Think nutrient-dense options like blueberries or almonds that provide a boost without the sugar crash. Combine that with intentional self-care routines like morning stretches or even a short walk after meals to reclaim control. If weight loss feels like a silent thief, know that it's not stealing without leaving clues. The good news? Your body is resilient, and with the right tweaks, it can bounce back. And speaking of resilience, there's another sneaky symptom worth mentioning, one that starts with your thirst. Let's dive into that next. Increased thirst, when your body's cry for water won't quit. You've probably heard the phrase, stay hydrated. But what happens when no amount of water seems to quench your thirst? That's your body raising a red flag. Excessive thirst, or polydipsia, often goes hand in hand with high glucose levels. When your blood sugar skyrockets, your kidneys work overtime to flush out the extra sugar, pulling water along for the ride. The result? Dehydration, and a thirst that feels unrelenting no matter how much you drink. Imagine this. You're downing glass after glass of water, yet the dryness in your mouth persists. Sound familiar? This isn't just about needing a bigger water bottle. It's about understanding what's driving that thirst. Start by pairing hydration with foods that lower your blood sugar, like cucumber slices or watermelon. These options pack a double punch, hydrating your body while helping regulate those glucose spikes. But here's the kicker. Drinking more isn't always the fix. Sometimes, excessive thirst is masking other symptoms, like fatigue or headaches. If you're chugging water without relief, try integrating antioxidants for diabetics, such as green tea or spinach, into your daily routine. These help combat oxidative stress, which is often a side effect of prolonged high blood sugar levels. Bonus? They taste great in smoothies, making them an easy win for your diet. Now think about your habits. Do you grab a sugary sports drink or a soda to satisfy that thirst? If so, that's like throwing gasoline on the fire. Instead, switch to infused water with a slice of lemon or mint. Natural options that keep you hydrated without sending your blood sugar on a roller coaster. Pair that with supplements for blood sugar control, like chromium or magnesium, to support your body's natural processes. When thirst becomes an uninvited guest, it's not just about quenching it, it's about understanding why it's there in the first place. And while you sip on your water, let's tackle another related signal your body might be sending. What happens when your thirst pairs with dryness in places you didn't expect? Let's talk about that next. Dry mouth and skin. When your body's moisture bank runs dry. Have you ever woken up with your tongue practically glued to the roof of your mouth, no matter how much water you drank before bed? That's dry mouth, a subtle but telling sign that your blood sugar might be out of balance. High glucose levels can zap your body's ability to retain moisture, leaving you with a parched mouth and skin that feels like sandpaper. It's not just uncomfortable, it's a clear signal that your body is struggling to stay hydrated. Dry skin and mouth aren't just minor nuisances. They can lead to bigger issues if left unchecked. Think about cracked lips or rough patches on your elbows that no amount of lotion seems to fix. Here's where foods to reduce blood sugar come into play. Foods rich in omega-3s, like salmon or walnuts, can help nourish your skin from the inside out. Pair these with hydrating superfoods, like cucumber or celery, to keep your moisture levels steady. But it's not just about diet. The environment can make things worse too. If you're dealing with dry air at home, consider investing in a humidifier. It's like giving your skin a drink of water all night long. For your mouth, sugar-free lozenges or chewing gum can stimulate saliva production, keeping things moist without spiking your sugar levels. Small changes like these can make a noticeable difference. There's also a connection between dry skin and circulation. When blood sugar levels remain high, it can impact how well blood flows to your extremities, further contributing to dryness. This is why antioxidants for diabetics, like vitamin C-rich berries or green tea, can play such a vital role. They support healthy blood flow and combat inflammation, helping your skin and mouth regain their natural moisture balance. Dry mouth and skin may seem like isolated annoyances, but they're often part of a larger story your body is telling. And while hydrating and nourishing your skin is essential, there's another symptom waiting to be uncovered. What happens when your body's defenses start to falter? Let's explore that next. Recurrent infections. When your immune system is waving the white flag. Getting sick once in a while is normal. But what if you're battling infections more often than everyone around you? High glucose levels can weaken your immune system, leaving you vulnerable to frequent infections like urinary tract infections, UTIs, yeast infections, or even slow-healing wounds. Your body's natural defense system becomes less effective, turning minor issues into recurring battles. It's like your immune system is stuck in a losing game against sugar. Here's a common scenario. You notice another UTI flaring up just weeks after recovering from the last one. What gives? High blood sugar creates a breeding ground for bacteria and fungi, making infections harder to avoid. To strengthen your defenses, focus on foods that lower blood sugar, like garlic or Greek yogurt, which naturally support immune health while keeping your glucose in check. And don't underestimate the power of probiotics. They're a great addition to your routine. Recurrent infections don't just affect your health, they can impact your daily life, from missing work to feeling constantly drained. Imagine trying to focus on a meeting while dealing with discomfort from yet another infection. This is where superfoods for diabetes, such as turmeric or ginger, shine. These anti-inflammatory options can help your body recover faster and reduce the frequency of flare-ups. Add them to teas or meals for an easy, delicious boost. There's also the frustration of dealing with slow-healing cuts or scrapes. If you've ever had a small wound linger for weeks, that's a sign your blood sugar might be interfering with your body's repair process. A quick fix? Keep your skin clean and hydrated, and consider topical solutions like aloe vera. Meanwhile, support healing from within by incorporating antioxidants for diabetics like vitamin E-rich almonds or sunflower seeds. Recurrent infections aren't just a nuisance, they're a sign that your body is calling for reinforcements. And while boosting your immune health is key, there's another symptom that might be clouding your vision. Literally. Let's shed some light on that next. Blurred vision. When the world around you becomes a hazy puzzle. Have you ever glanced at your phone or a book and noticed the letters swimming in a blurry haze? Blurred vision isn't just an annoyance. It's often one of the earliest signs that your blood sugar might be out of balance. High glucose levels can cause fluid shifts in your eyes, making the lens swell and temporarily distorting your sight. It's not your imagination. It's your body's way of saying, hey, something's not right here. Here's a real-life example. Imagine driving at night, and suddenly, the streetlights seem to have halos around them. That's not just glare. It's your vision playing tricks due to glucose fluctuations. To counteract this, focus on foods to control blood sugar, like leafy greens or carrots, which are rich in nutrients that support eye health. And don't forget hydration. Water helps flush excess sugar from your system, reducing swelling in your eyes. Blurred vision can feel like a fleeting issue, but it's worth taking seriously. Left unchecked, persistent high glucose levels can lead to more permanent damage, like diabetic retinopathy. That's why adding antioxidants for diabetics, such as lutein-rich kale or egg yolks, to your meals is so important. These antioxidants help protect your retina from oxidative stress and keep your vision sharp for the long haul. Beyond diet, simple lifestyle tweaks can make a big difference. If you're straining your eyes at a computer all day, practice the 20-20-20 rule. Every 20 minutes, look at something 20 feet away for 20 seconds. Pair this with regular blood sugar monitoring to catch any spikes early. And remember, even small changes like these can protect your vision while keeping your glucose levels in check. Blurred vision might seem like just another inconvenience, but it's often a gateway to deeper health insights. So while you're keeping an eye on your eyesight, don't ignore those tingling sensations in your hands and feet. Let's explore what that might mean next. Tingling or numbness in extremities. When your nerves are sending distress signals, have you ever felt a strange tingling in your hands or feet, as if they'd fallen asleep, but without any clear reason? Or maybe a dull numbness that makes everyday tasks feel awkward or uncomfortable? This isn't just random. It's your nerves reacting to prolonged high blood sugar. Over time, excess glucose can damage the tiny blood vessels that supply your nerves, leading to what's known as diabetic neuropathy. It's like static interference in your body's communication lines. Picture this. You're typing on your laptop, and suddenly, your fingers feel like they've turned into pins and needles. That's more than an inconvenience, it's a sign to take action. Start by incorporating superfoods for diabetes, like sweet potatoes or flax seeds, which are packed with nutrients that support nerve health. And don't underestimate the power of daily movement. Even a 10-minute walk after meals can improve circulation and reduce nerve discomfort. Numbness in your extremities can also make you more prone to injuries. Imagine not feeling a small cut or blister on your foot, only to discover it later when it's already worsened. This is why focusing on foods that lower blood sugar, such as beans or lentils, is so important. These foods help stabilize your glucose levels, giving your nerves the environment they need to heal. Pair that with regular foot checks to catch any issues early. Another practical tip: include antioxidants for diabetics, like alpha-lipoic acid found in spinach or broccoli, in your diet. These antioxidants help repair damaged nerves and reduce the burning sensation that often accompanies neuropathy. Supplements like B-complex vitamins can also support nerve function, giving your extremities some much-needed relief. Tingling and numbness might seem like isolated symptoms, But they're often part of a larger story your body is telling about its glucose struggles. And while we've covered the signs that often go unnoticed, there's a bigger picture to paint, a story that ties all these symptoms together. Let's step back and connect the dots. Now that you know the 7 silent symptoms of high glucose levels, here's the big question: what are you going to do about it? Are you going to keep ignoring those extra bathroom trips or chalking up your blurry vision to just getting older? Or are you ready to take charge and start making the changes your body is begging for? Remember, knowledge is power, but action is what changes lives. Start small. Swap sugary snacks for foods that lower blood sugar, add a few superfoods for diabetes to your meals, and keep an eye on your habits. You don't have to overhaul your life overnight. Small, consistent steps can make a huge impact. But don't stop here. I want to hear from you. Have you noticed any of these symptoms in your life? Which of these signs surprised you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I read every single one, and I'd love to know how this information is helping you. And hey, if you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. That way, you'll never miss a chance to learn more about taking control of your health and living your best life. Because the journey doesn't end here. It's just getting started.